Western region killed 49 people and injured at least 100 more after blowing up his vehicle near a crowded market today. The attack is Pakistan's worst in 6 months and comes as the country's military moves closer to a new offensive along the Afghan border. Scott Heidler is in Pakistan with details.
With the question of if now removed, there's only the question of when Pakistan's military will open its next front against the Taliban and Al-Qaeda in South Waziristan. There's been talk about the offensive for months. The military has already named it Operation Path of Salvation.
They are fierce fighters. They resist. They give a strong opposition. But we have made our preparation.
A Pakistani journalist who traveled to the U.S. last month with President Asif Ali Zardari says the screws were tightened.
Because of American pressure, Pakistan would have to conduct military operation in the South Waziristan because all 8 packages are linked with this thing.
The U.S. views it critical for Pakistan to eliminate Taliban and Al-Qaeda sanctuaries in the tribal areas in order to break the back of the Taliban in Afghanistan. Pakistan's army has prompted civilians to pack their bags and leave South Waziristan. The new Taliban leader, Hakimullah Masood, is thought to be more vicious than the previous leader, killed by a U.S. drone strike in August. This week he's vowed more attacks on Pakistani and American targets. On Monday, he sent a suicide bomber to the Islamabad office of the UN's World Food Program, killing 5. When claiming responsibility, the Taliban said international aid was un-Islamic.
With the Waziristan offensive just around the corner, the government here is bracing for even more Taliban attacks. Like we saw with the WFP bombing earlier this week, even the most secure targets can be hit.
Pakistan's army has fought in South Waziristan twice before. Both times ended in peace agreements. Now the enemy is different. Shahzad calls them Neo-Taliban.
These people are the sons of Taliban or the new generation of Taliban, but they have imbibed Al-Qaeda's ideology. So this is a new phenomenon altogether.
It's going to be a tougher fight than the recent Swat Valley battle where the army beat back a Taliban offensive to gain control of the scenic valley near Islamabad.
Unlike Swat, comparatively an urban area, the South Waziristan is completely a tribal area. It is not the people, but the terrain which fights.
And starting next month, snow will start to fall on some of that terrain. More pressure for the army to get things started. A Pakistani official told Fox News it will probably kick off in just a few weeks. In Islamabad, Scott Heidler, Fox News.
French authorities say they have arrested a nuclear physicist suspected of links to Al-Qaeda. The man was one of more than 7